A big thank you to Mr. Van Baren for the new Wild About Wales logo. It looks great. Cheers, buddy. I really appreciate it. So, as you're probably guessing, I'm not on the Welsh 3000s. I shall explain later, but it's got something to do with the weather we've been having. So I'm on the Gower Peninsula, and I'm on one of the most beautiful and dramatic beaches along this stretch of coastline, Three Cliffs Bay. We're going to find somewhere now to set up camp for the night. I forgot to mention, it's Boxing Day. The beach is quite busy at the moment. It seems like everyone's out walking their Christmas dinners off, but it should be dark in an hour or so, so people should start leaving soon. I'm expecting high tide around about 4:30. It could be safe to camp down on our beach, but I'm not going to take any chances. I found a nice little spot to camp up along these dunes, and I've got great views looking out towards Three Cliffs Bay. This is a pretty neat spot. Everyone's starting to go home now. I should have the beach to myself soon, and I got views from under my tarp out towards the Three Cliffs. I'm just going to set the bush box up now, get a little fire going, and I've got a very special bottle of whiskey to enjoy tonight. I'm looking forward to it. I've always loved this beach. I've been here many times before. It's my first time camping here, and they call it Three Cliffs Bay because of the three cliffs that jut out into the sea. There's also a lot of history in the area. If you head back inland, there's an old Bronze Age burial site there, and there's also a cave there. It's got some of the oldest cave drawings either in Europe or Britain. I think they may date back 30,000 years. And also in the direction I walked in, there's a 12th century Norman castle there, Penard Castle. So in the morning we'll have a walk around, I'll show you the area, and I'll take you up and I'll show you the castle. I've got a Christmas dinner with me tonight. It's all pre-cooked. All I need to do is heat it up. But Toby's down there whimpering away. I think he's hungry. We'll get him fed first. A nice big bowl of chicken and turkey for Tobes. And we shall leave that to cook low and slow. There we go, nice Christmas dinner. The pastry, it's a vegetable loaf with cranberry sauce, and I've got everything else then. Roast potatoes, sprouts, swede, mashed potato. Right, let's tuck in. For dessert tonight, I've got cookies and cream, a blueberry double stack. It's a Vault City sour beer, it's 7.1%. It's quite sour. A strong taste of blueberries in there. It's delicious. It's really refreshing too. Without a doubt, that's the tastiest sour beer I've tried yet. Those of you that watch the channel, I know a lot of you were expecting to see me on the Welsh 3000s now, but I had to cancel it last minute because of the weather. It was absolutely horrendous. I don't usually let a bit of rain or bad weather stop me getting out there, but I've been looking forward to this hike for years. And the scenery up there is just incredible, and I wanted to go up there and I wanted to enjoy it, and I wouldn't be able to see a thing. So I'm just going to wait now until we get a break in the weather, and hopefully I can get a few extra days off work. I can go up there and get it done. And whilst I'm here, I'd like to wish you all a merry belated Christmas and all the best for 2025. And I'd like to say a massive thank you to everyone who supported the channel over the past year. You've been absolutely awesome, guys. Cheers. I've got this delicious looking coconut cake that my niece made us for Christmas. That is amazing. I love coconut cake. Thank you, Eden. It's delicious. I have this very special bottle of whiskey with me tonight. This was very kindly sent to me by Amanda, who's one of my channel members. She's been with the channel since the very start, and she contacted me and said she wanted to say thank you for the videos I've been making. And thank yous do not get much better than this. This is a very special bottle of whiskey. So Amanda lives in New Zealand, and it was no easy task getting this bottle of whiskey to me, and I'm so very grateful for it. It's a beautiful gift. Thank you very much, Amanda. So it's from the Infrequent Flyers range, who I'd never heard of. I had to read up on these, and it was distilled at the Royal Brackla Distillery. There was only 297 bottles of this made. It's 17 years old, and the percentage is a whopping 54.1%. I've got a feeling this is going to be a very nice whiskey. So we'll pour a glass now, and I'll tell you all about the Infrequent Flyers. That really is a beautiful looking bottle of whiskey. If my eyes are looking a little bloodshot, I haven't had a glass yet. It's the smoke off the fire. So as some of you know, whiskey and chocolate are a thing. I like to have a bit of chocolate to complement the whiskey. But I've made these for tonight, seeing as it's Christmas. These are my jewel dates. And what I've done, I've cut them open, taken the nut out, and I've stuffed the inside with peanut butter and a pecan nut. And I've dipped it into melted dark chocolate and covered it in coarse sea salt. They taste really good, and they go great with a whiskey. That's so good. If you like peanut butter, dates and dark chocolate, you should give these a try. Most whiskies come with tasting notes, and they tell you what flavours and aromas are going on with the whiskey. But with the Infrequent Flyers, there's no tasting notes whatsoever. So it's up to you to guess what flavours and aromas are going on. So it's got some great legs running down the glass. That's due to the high percentage of alcohol in there. Like I said, it's 54.1%. Oh, it smells so good. Like I've said in the past, my senses are not that acute, so I can't pick up on individual smells and flavours. It's got a creamy spice smell going on a bit. So Amanda, once again, thank you so much for this beautiful bottle of whiskey. It means a lot. This one's for Robbie. God bless. Wow. That's an incredible tasting whiskey. I haven't had a whiskey that good in a long time. I'll take another sip and see if I can tell you what's going on. Wow. It's very powerful, and it's creamy. It's very creamy. It's got a bit of a coconutty taste going on, and there's a bit of spice in there as well. It's absolutely delicious. It's beautiful. That is incredible. Thank you so much, Amanda. That is one beautiful gift. I'd never heard of infrequent flyers before, which quite surprised me. So I read up on it. And the reason I hadn't heard of it is because it was only established in 2018 by a guy called Alistair Walker. So his father, family, are involved in the whiskey business, and they own a distillery, or maybe distilleries, up in Scotland. And in 2018, Alistair Walker decided to go on his own, and he set up a Alistair Walker Whiskey Company and the Infrequent Flyers range. So if you're wondering how this is 17 years old and he's only been going since 2018, what he does, he goes to lesser known distilleries and he bottles excellent quality whiskies from those distilleries, hence the name Infrequent Flyers. And if they're all like this, then they must be very good whiskies, because this tastes absolutely delicious. Well, the night is still young and that tastes so good. I'm gonna have to pour another. I've got to mention as well, for those of you that are fellow whiskey lovers would like to know, this was aged in refill recharged hogshead casks. I'd like to give a shout out to Jamie from Brecon. I hope you're good and well, buddy. I ran out of kindling, so I got a nice big fire on the go. I almost forgot, I've got cheese and crackers and olives. Great food to sit next to a fire and enjoy a whiskey. Toby's licking his lips, he loves cheese. Small piece won't hurt, little treat for him. And the mince pie, why not? It's Christmas, that's what we do, drink and eat. My last camp of 2024, and it's been a good one. It's been a great year, in fact. For those of you who don't watch the channel, it's my first year of doing YouTube and I've really enjoyed it. It's been great. I've done some good camps throughout the year and I'm hoping to do some more good ones now in 2025. There's a beautiful walk or hike along this stretch of coastline along the Gower. I think it involves 3 or 4 days walking, so I'm hoping to do that later in the year once the weather improves. It really is a beautiful stretch of coastline. So we'll go for a walk around now. I'll show you the area. I'll take you up to Penard Castle. This is an incredible beach. It's very wild and rugged and very dramatic, especially this morning with the mist settled around us. And these are the three cliffs that give it its name, Three Cliffs Bay. We'll head up on top and show you the views from above. No drone footage today. There's a very fine mist in here and the gimbal, the lens kept steaming up. And as I was bringing in, a load of seagulls started dive bombing the drone. That's why I've got our reflective red tape on it. Apparently it scares birds off. I, for the life of me, could not cross that stretch of water, and I was determined to show you the views from on top of Three Cliffs. So I took a long detour and I've climbed on top. Three Cliffs is in that direction and we've got a thick mist that has descended. So if we go down there now, we're not going to be able to see anything. Hopefully I've got some drone footage that you can see it from up above. So we'll head in this direction. We'll take a walk up to Penard Castle. A fun fact for you, the Red Hot Chili Peppers filmed a music video at Three Cliffs Bay, and I have no idea which music video or song it was. If you're a Chili's fan and you know, drop it in the comments. This is Penard Castle, built in the early 12th century as a timber ringwork following the Norman invasion of Wales. The walls were rebuilt at the turn of the 13th and 14th centuries. However, due to stormy weather during these centuries, encroaching sand dunes caused the site to be abandoned and it fell into ruin. And the views from here are said to be some of, if not the best, on the Gower, overlooking Penard Pill Stream and Three Cliffs Bay. The castle is subject to several different fables, one of those being that it is haunted by the spirit of a winged witch who curses anyone who dares sleep overnight within the castle walls. And that's quite a shame really, as I think this would make quite an excellent camping spot. Just look at the views you'd have looking towards Three Cliffs Bay. It's been a good way to finish off my last camp of 2024. It's been a good one. I've really enjoyed. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, do us a favour, give it a thumbs up, and if you could, please leave a comment. I shall see you all in the new year.